Hi friends, it's Allison. Welcome back to AJ's Inspired Life. Welcome back to another late edition of Inspired to Create. This is a prompt challenge that Melissa and I over at Messy Messy Creates have been doing since February of this year. We would love it if you played along. We would love it. This is a great example of you can play along in any way you like at any time you like because I am so late. So I do apologize. If you're new here, welcome, welcome, welcome. Super glad you're here. If you're not, welcome back, and you know the deal. We've had an incredibly busy summer, and I am coasting along the best I can, friends. That's it. So work is usual work. And life is amazing and busy. And so we, some things just have to be prioritized and adjusted. And I do greatly appreciate all of your comments and support in terms of just like, yes, spend time with your family, love, the memories, blah, blah, blah. I appreciate the understanding very, very much. So my intention was not to get behind on my own challenge or my own, inspirational kind of idea here. So please forgive me. Okay, we are currently in August. I don't know when you're watching this. It may be in the future anyway. It may not really matter if I'm on time or not. But for those of you that are on time, please forgive me. Melissa has already done hers, obviously, and I'm gonna give it a shot. I am not prepared. I have no idea what I'm doing. So this is the last week of July that we're doing. Now, what we've normally done, right, is every week choose a word and use it for prompts. And we also have added in a little bit of the challenge. The first week of the month, we normally choose our own prompts. The second week, we normally text each other, like choose it for each other. The third week, we have been asking someone else. This month, we did a little something different. And the fourth week of the month, we normally mail each other prompts, and that did not happen this month. We chose not to do it this month, and so we were like, what could we do that's different? And so we chose a random word. This is actually the word. It's random. But we decided to add a little twist to it, and that is we are going to choose words that end in these letters, not begin. Now, again, you can do whatever you want. If you're going to participate, you could just make a page of random things. That would be amazing. Again, I've seen so many creative ideas: glue books, index cards, tags, journal pages, altered books, like whatever. It's amazing. In mass pages, if you will. So anything you want to do, it's completely okay. But what we thought would be fun is choosing prompt words that end in these letters. Now, if you think it's hard to choose letters, prompts that start with something, for me at least, it was hard to choose words that end in a letter because your first thing is like red or, red, rainbow, like, reading, whatever. And it's like, no, something that ends in that letter. So it was a little bit of a different twist for my brain. Okay, here's the piece of paper that I'm going to be creating on. I've cut it, as you can see, to fit my journal page, which makes me a little sad. I absolutely love this page. But we're gonna work on this and put it in the book later. And that's my normal go-to thing. And you can see my other tags here. I make this word, we'll either slide it in a top thing as a tag, or this word is short enough, we could make a side tuck this way. It doesn't really matter. But anyway, I will use this. I'll do my journaling on the back that tells me what prompts we chose, okay? Or I chose. And then we'll glue this guy in, okay? So we're going to work on this page. We're going to use that. And so I'm going to put my journal aside. Okay. Ooh, Nelly. Let's see. I do not have one thing, okay? Like, I have some ideas. So there are some words that end in R, which is nice, right? Just on my desk right here, I happen to have a jar. We could use jar, okay? Absolutely. So some of these I kind of have chosen because I've gone through my stuff and found some things. And a few I have nothing so far. And I'm not wowed by this already. I can just tell you. So we'll see what comes to be. We'll see what comes to be. I did just put some stuff in a plastic sleeve because I am a little bit behind and I was collecting stuff. So, okay. So for R, Um, this is funny because I have one thing that I wanted to choose. I chose this. It is a coaster. I think it's from one of you from Happy Mail. I absolutely love it. This is the piece that started the whole this. We're going to use the coaster. That's the one thing I know. Okay. A, words that end in A. Now, I did actually make a list. I had to kind of go through things. They're not all, yeah. So I also have on here words like orchestra, fuchsia, diploma. Now, fuchsia's interesting. I could do fuchsia. However, I'm choosing, I think I'm going to choose peninsula. And I found this map of where we live, and this whole thing right here is a peninsula. If you don't know what a peninsula is, the definition, that's a picture of one. So I think we're going to use peninsula for A, because again, it has to end in the letter, right? All right. I do have some nighttime cocoa here, so please excuse me as I sip on that a little bit, although I already brushed my teeth. So the first couple sips, well, you know, still amazing because it's cocoa. Okay, the next letter is N. Now, some of this I kind of had on my desk. You may have seen some of this. It's like, oh, didn't I already see that? Yes, you did. I'm going to choose brain. Look at that beautiful brain. And as you know, yeah, we're going to choose brain for N. Okay. Now, I had other words. I had illustration, gun, wagon, emotion, fashion. I had depression, children, wagon. So there's lots of words. I could still go back and choose something, but for right now, we're going to try brain. For D, what did I choose? Oh my gosh, I'm laughing at my words, you guys. Okay, so one of my words is hoarded. So it could have been any of my hoarded things. Obviously, card. I had salad. I did choose record. Okay. Or we have diamond. Or we could use both. Okay. Interesting because diamond starts and ends, right? So diamond or record. Okay. For O, I'm trying to see what I pulled this for. I don't know if I have an O. Why do I not have an O? And what is this? Oh, I chose, I'm cheating. I'm totally cheating. I chose this, and this is a condo. I know it's an abbreviation. We're going to go with it because you know what? You can do whatever you want. You can make up your own rules, and I'm totally doing it. I'm making up my own rules. So we're going to use the abbreviated word for condo. So these are condos on the beach, obviously. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. And for M, I have ice cream. Now, again, this I already had out. I almost used it last week, and I found another one. I like this color, obviously, more like with any of this. We'll see, okay? So I have ice cream, which is kind of fun. I did also find some quotes from old calendars. You guys have seen me pull these before. I have kept them. Obviously, this is a 2018 one. And so here's some more. You could call these gems if you want, like Sweet Elizabeth does. You could call them diamond, right? And so I think I need some sort of focal or something going on here. I'm not too sure. So I did pull this one. Same thing here, diamond or gem. Yeah. There's another ice cream. I don't think I'm going to end up using this unless maybe I don't know, but it's here. Oh, and look at this one, you guys. Happy as a clam for M. So I thought maybe one of these will wind up. I mean, I can tell you right now, this guy might wind up on here unless we're going to, I don't know. So those are the choices. That's what we're working with. Okay. So now I have a lot of stuff. Like this is a lot of stuff. like I didn't use fuchsia. Like that would have been an easy one in terms of like adding a color. But I think I have, I don't know, like we could use red or melon for color. Not too sure. But let's try it. Let's try it with what we have. Okay. So right off the bat, like this and this kind of go together because I just envision me kind of like on this beach, right? Diamond or record, I'm not loving. We could use something hoarded. I have like sound, blend. Oh, bird. Oh, bird would be fun. Bird. Let's do bird. Okay, so here's the list of what we're going to do. Did I do these? I didn't do them in erasable ink. Well, we'll cross them off in erasable ink, and we're going to put bird here. And we're going to get rid of diamond and record and put those aside. And yeah, maybe a fun bird. Let's find a bird. I do have a bird book, but I'm not too sure. I think they're all like birds that live in trees, and you know what I want. Oh, because this one right here. Well, we are going to use the condo. All right. So this is my magazine cutout drawer, not my glue book magazine drawer. That's different. I don't know why. Don't ask me. If it made sense, it wouldn't look. If it made sense, it wouldn't look like this, people. All right. Faces. Animals. Okay. Now, I already know what I want. Let's see if we can find it. If not, I have a little sticker. Now, the sticker might actually work size-wise. Okay. So I'm looking for a bird. I just saw a funny one. I don't want the eagle. You guys, I saw the coolest thing today. Okay, first of all, this guy makes me laugh. This is not what I was looking for, but he might make the page. I saw the coolest thing today. I went in this little gift shop I went to the doctor's office today and had a major blood draw. So, yeah, and on a side note, I've been eating like an idiot today, and now like it just all came into the reason why. I got home, I'm like, why am I eating like an idiot? Why am I craving like crazy food and blah, 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 blah. And I was like, oh, duh, because you gave blood this morning. Anyway, okay. Where did I go on that side note? Oh, the bird. Okay, so the little doctor's office building, look at this bird, has this really nice gift shop in it. Like not stupid hospital-y stuff, because it's not a hospital. It's a very nice... Anyway, it doesn't matter. So I went in there and they had... okay, he's funny. They had these cool bracelets, which I've never seen. And oh my God, I'm dying right now. Okay. Really cool bracelets that are all recycled from like plastic found in, I don't know where. I'd say the ocean, but not all of them. I don't know. Maybe let's just go with ocean for now. Okay, here's a bird. Here's a bird. I think these are too small. And you can buy it, and it's like regular beads on it. Let's say, I don't know, some sort of little color. Oh, I'm actually going to cut that out for today. Anyway, it has a little animal on it. So some had dolphins, they had whales, they had elephants, something else. Anyway, and you actually register the bracelet, and then you track this animal, and you get an app. You get an app, and then you get to track your animal. I thought that was the coolest thing. No, I didn't buy one. Because why? Because I'm on like I'm not on a no spend, but I'm on a get your life together, Allison. Okay, we do not need to be buying random stuff for ourselves. Now, if it's for someone else, that's a completely different story because that's a gift, right? There's never a no spend on gifts, especially with the holidays coming up. So, that one makes me sad. I might have to get rid of that picture actually because it makes me sad. Okay, I think we have enough birds to choose from. We're changing the D to bird. And I don't know, I'm not in love. This is interesting. Okay, so all of this I'm loving. And bird so far, I mean, I do like this guy a lot. He cracks me up. That's really funny. These are pretty and could size-wise work. I don't think we want the swan. This is kind of funny because it's kind of tropical. So that's a maybe. That's a maybe. This doesn't really work just in my head, which is, how we run the world around here. This guy makes me giggle. This guy just is not today's energy. So away with you. Okay, I want to be this bird. I just look how happy he looks. I think he's actually angry, but I'm going to go with excited. We're going to choose excited as his emotion, and I think he's going to make the page. Now, these are a little bit safer, obviously. I'm going to put it away. I'm not in the mood to be safe because it's 10 o'clock at night and I'm winging it. So it's going to be one of these. This is my other safe kind of space-wise. I'm going to choose these 3, okay, as a backup. Okay, bird. I feel like this is our background. I almost am safe to almost glue it on here. I'm just trying to decide. I don't, necessarily need any of this. So I think that's going to be kind of the background, some sort of coaster. I mean, it makes sense to put this guy kind of on here. He's not super fun. I mean, this guy's super fun. This guy's super fun. And then that's only 2 prompts. So we better get it together. Let me see if I can get you a little bit closer. Okay. So we definitely are using coaster. Whoops. We're definitely using coaster because I love it. That was my first piece. And bird. We're going to use bird. And we're going to use condo. Now, let's think very quickly. We are on A. Peninsula, I thought was quite frankly, a smart word idea. Okay, I have algebra. That's a possibility. I do have fuchsia still, but fuchsia is just not in this color scheme, is it? I have I have a funny prompt on here. I don't know if I can share it with you, to be honest. And shoot, where did I put it? I actually have I have something that I could use, but I don't know if it's appropriate. And I don't know where I put it is the funny thing. I've had it for years. It came in Happy Mail, but I never had it with Happy Mail. And it is I think it's a sticker. And it did not come in a sticker set, but I think I put it in here thinking this is the logical place, where would you look for it? If I find it, that is a sticker from Sweet Elizabeth down in Florida. It is a prompt that ends in A, and I think we're not going to use Peninsula. Oh my gosh, I'm cracking myself up. Okay, I'm going to look it up very quickly to make sure that I think my brain is as funny as it is, or to confirm that it's as funny as it is, because that's going to be amazing. That's going to be amazing because look how well it goes. Oh my God. That's going to be amazing. Okay, let's get logged on here really quickly and see if I can find this. Because I think, like I said, I think I'm hilarious. Let me just see if I'm right. Because it's been that kind of day, you guys. Oh, no, that's not what I want to look up. Let's see. I want to look up the actual thing. Okay. Nope, cancel that. Why is it not going? Um, oh, well, maybe it's not as funny as I thought it was. That's makes me sad, but now I want to use it anyway. Well, I'm looking it up. Yep, it is. Okay, cool. So, okay. So, this is a bar in Florida. And then this term, the square groper, yeah, is a nickname for bales of marijuana. I mean, if you didn't think there was an endless supply of useless information in Allison's brain, there you go. We're I didn't use the erasable pen. Allison still did not. Still did not. Okay, so we're gonna use this for A. Cracking myself up. Okay. Anyway. Okay. So yay, that's exciting. So we have coaster. We're using marijuana for A. Brain. I don't know about N still. That's interesting. Okay. We have bird we're using and condo. And then M, I have ice cream. Now, interestingly enough, ice cream is the one word I didn't choose any other. Well, coaster. I apologize. The two. Coaster, I knew. That was the first piece I chose. And I was like, that is it for sure. And ice cream was also out on my desk just because I didn't use it 2 weeks ago or whatever it was. So, I mean, obviously, this color scheme matches. So we could do M. I don't know what else matches with M. Oh, yes, I do. It's right here. See, you just have to be patient with yourself, Elson. We're going to use clam. I'm not going to use ice cream. It's not speaking to me. We're using clam. Look at it come together. Look at it come together. It's beautiful so far. Now, the only thing we're using clam. This is exciting. Okay, we have our pieces. The only piece I'm not in love with is brain, even though I love this piece. So, what were other options? Illustration, fraction, fashion, education, depression, nutrition, emotion, horizon. Oh, see, I already have a horizon. I'm wondering if, only because this is also so big, but we could just like put this on top of it. You know what I mean? I think I want to use the brain. All right, I'm feeling it. I just, yeah, let's do it. Let's do it. All right, here we go. We're gonna glue this entire thing, and I'm just gonna be super lazy or efficient, however you want to frame it. And I'm gonna put a huge background down, just like I often do. All right, now, um, I do think I kind of get one shot at this. So I don't want this whole, like, necessarily, just trying to think where I kind of want to place this edge. Now I could move it over a little bit. I don't have to place it flat either, I guess is my point. So maybe I actually want, you know what I want? I want that. I don't even know where it is, you guys. Don't even know. Don't care. It's where it's supposed to be. Here we go. Somewhat straight. Let's cut it off and see what we get. This ostrich, oh gosh, cracks me up. Okay. Now, the other thing we could do is I'm thinking about this little, okay, so there, look at that. Oh gosh. Okay, just take me there. Just take me there. Take me there. All right, so condo's done. Where's my yellow pen? Here. Okay, so O is done. Let's see. I was going to leave it undone, and I feel like that's a bad idea. Now, I don't have to use the whole coaster. I could, put a little bit. This could be a little beach blanket. We don't quite know yet. I think this is hilarious. It's probably funnier where I sit than where you sit. I don't know. Oh, sweet Al. Love ya. All right. I'm going to cut this guy out just because I obviously don't have room for the whole thing. And my thought is I can just use the little picture of the clam also. Or I can just use the quote. That would be fine also. Recycle. Oh God, neither one of these birds is going to fit, you guys. Look at this guy. Is he not happy as a clam? Okay, he's hilarious, and I just okay. Let's cut this. See, I have a feeling we're going to end up with this guy. Is what I think size wise. I think this guy. Well, he's obviously too big. Oh, I'm so sad because he's super cool, but he's going to go back in the animal file for another day. And this guy, I think, is also too big, but we'll try. What do I know? I have no idea. I was going to say, I think it's a boy, but I don't know. I don't know enough about ostriches and their coloring. Maybe it's a female. If anyone cares to comment on that or has a knowledge base on... I don't know where his foot is, but it's there now. Okay, that's a really sloppy cut, but that's okay. I'm just going to manipulate him a little bit. I just think he's too big, but it was worth a shot. You know what I'm saying? Because look how stinking happy he is. I don't know. I mean, we could cut this out also right here. I'm tempted to just cut out this little clam. And do we know what we're doing with the brain? We do not. We do not. The other thing I put for the numbers, you guys, was like, I mean, for N was numbers like any of the teens, like 13, 14, 15. Like you could put a number on here. Yeah. All right. We're definitely going to use the coaster. We're definitely going to use that. I think we have our pieces. I'm just stuck on brain. But I've already looked at these other. Okay, I am going to cut kind of around this circle, if you will. I'm not going to use this whole brain, so it does not matter. And this arrow is actually kind of cool, so I might actually use that for, a journal page. Okay, there's brain. Now, this is kind of cool, especially if you turn it like different ways. You can maybe, oh, I'm really not liking it. Okay, let me keep playing. This is giving me a very like tiki room feel for those of you that are Disney people. It's one of our favorite things, and in the tiki room at Disneyland. I think this little bird is going to be the choice, ironically. I didn't think... I mean, the other choice is that weird flying one, so I could, not the Aflac guy, but the other guy. Let me see. Might be going back on my decisions is what's happening. Like, this would be a logical one up in the air, although I'm not in love with it. Like, he's not the whole theme of tropical vacation. All right, so we could do something like that. It's kind of fun. I mean, I could cut off his stand and the bird could be sitting on, but then he looks like he's kind of like a pigeon sitting on a rooftop or something, and you're definitely not a pigeon, dude. You're super cool. So we're gonna maybe leave you like that. I mean, I could just kind of frame this with brain. That's funny. Do you get it? I'm cracking myself up, you guys. I'm here all night. All right. I'm going to do that. I'm going to keep this whole sticker because, I mean, it's hilarious. And I'm going to get... I'm going to cut around it just like this and use the brain to mat. That. Okay. That's exciting. Look at that. Yeah. Okay. This is just going to go in this corner, kind of like, I just love it so much. It's like beautiful. I feel like this guy's got to go kind of like this, and then we're going to lose. I'm going to do it. I'm just going to make life decisions quickly and without too much thought, because that's really the point of a lot of this, you guys, was just to kind of inspire us to try new things, to do something, get something down on paper, try things we wouldn't normally. Like, don't worry about a rule every week, whatever. There's no right way to do it. So I'm just going to put it down. Okay. Now, I will trim it up, because if I don't trim it up, I forget, and my eye gets drawn to the border that is out here, and I think I have more room than I do. So there you go. All right, we've used the coaster, we've used the marijuana, we've used the brain. We are... The bird is right here. I'm going to chalk it up as done. The condo we used and the clam is right here. You guys, we're done as long as I can get them on the page. This sweet thing is like living another day, but I mean, how stinking cool is he? Okay, so this guy, I think tucks in here. I might cut his little roost. We still have some play here if we wanted to tuck it in here. The problem is I don't like that. Like, what am I trying to say? I want it all covered, or he has to be grounded down here, which doesn't quite work. I mean, I could cut him to make it work, but I don't like it as much. We could scooch him over a little bit. If I scooch him over so I cover the base, then he's like more here. I like him more over here. I'm going to go against what I literally just said I didn't like, and I'm going to leave part of him out. I do like him over here. Obviously, he's facing this way, so it makes sense, like oriented, like to put him on this side of the page as opposed to over here, at least in my brain. My other option, however, is obviously to kind of drop that whole thing under there. Maybe like that. Yeah, that makes my brain happier. Okay. The other thing I was just thinking about is a word that ends in M. Right now we have this little clam right here. I'm going to cut it apart. It's not going to fit as is anywhere on my page. So we're now down to one or both of these little pieces. But the other thing, which might be kind of fun, we might add it anyway. We could go crazy and add two. He's super cute. We could add 2 prompts for M and just go off the rails. It could be like a party up in here and just be rebels. You know what I mean? I think I'd like to add some trim. Okay, so I like the quote. Like, I think it kind of adds some sort of focal point, like even more so than the little clam. Now he's stinking cute, and I think he's going to make the page anyway. But I like the quote on here. So the question is kind of, where do we float it? Like, do we put it up here? Which is kind of where my eye is gravitating. Like, do we cover up these edges? Like, it can't be like that to me. That's not going to float. That's not going to go for it. Okay. Because see how it pokes through? And I don't particularly like that. So I just kind of floated around, you guys. None of my pages make a lot of sense. It doesn't really matter. I just know kind of when I move stuff that my eye's like, oh yeah, that makes more sense. So, you know, the other option is to kind of leave it down here, but that to me means the whole page is super heavy. Like this way. That seems not weighted correctly to me, so I'm tempted to move it back up here. And since it's my page, that's what we're going to do. Okay? So I'm just going to glue it. And then I think we're going to, like I said, I think we're going to go nuts and add another M, because I'm going to pop it right up as close to this. Yep. So now we still see the condos, the bird. I do like this little guy because that's what it looks like without it. I feel like he adds just enough surprise down here on the bottom. So we actually have 3 M's because we have the word clam, the picture clam, cute. Hold, please. Sorry, I didn't actually even need you to hold. Why? Because I know where my stuff is and it's right behind me. And yeah. So let's see here. Here is, okay, option 1 is pom-pom trim, which this is what I had envisioned. Oh, heck yeah. Heck yeah. Now, I have that and I have like this cream, which is kind of fun. So that's, that's the first option. I mean, I also have other colors. Um, I really hope my boy is home. I hear footsteps upstairs. I'm a little freaked out right now. Um, let's see. I think that's it. I mean, what? You kind of gotta do this, huh? That's kind of fun. I've never used that color. It's not speaking to me like the tiki room, I guess, is my point. This could definitely be tied in because of the color scheme, and then the white is what we started with. So super fun. The yellow, I don't know, it has some yellow in it. Okay, a little torn with that. And then the other trim option would obviously be like, some ribbon, but we won't call it ribbon that ends with N. We'll call it trim that ends with M, but like something like that. That's not doing it. Not even close. Get out of here. Okay. We are going to go back with trim. Ironically, I don't have any of my tacky glue down here. Why? Because I used it all up last month and I didn't get a new bottle out. What do we think? Will glitter glue do it? Art glitter glue? Who knows? Who knows? I have Jewel It. That's not going to do it. I do have some Tombow Mono glue. What does this say? Paper Photos Poster Board. We're going to try the art glitter glue. Okay, I'm tempted with this. White's the safe answer. I know the white will work. It's got to be the white. I can't do this. Okay. I know. And all of you are going to say like, "Oh, I loved the other one." And I'm sorry. I know I'm pretty predictable and boring at times. All right. But you know what? One day I'm going to be out of the white and we will not be buying more white. We'll just be using what we have. So, eek. Okay. I just literally put the bucket away without putting the white back in it. All right. I will try and link this below. It was a bucket. It was a bag of pom-poms on Amazon. Obviously multicolored. And so, yeah. No more buying pom-poms till I use this, right? Egads. Come visit me in the nursing home, okay? All right. Bring your glue. I'm gonna adhere it to the back. Am I not? I'm not? Oh, great. Hey, if you're new here, welcome. If you're not, welcome back. You know the deal. Allison and glue. All right. That's exciting. I can tell you what happened. My pen broke and I put it back in here, but it's sticking out too far and it doesn't go all the way down into the little nozzle to actually close it, to block it, right? Okay. User error, 100% user error. I know. Okay. That's exciting. Okay, so for trim, we're going to add it. I'm going to close this glue. And we'll add it. Oops. Clam and trim with a pen that doesn't work now. Trim. Okay. Not where I thought this was going at all. I'm sad that my I'm sad that my peninsula prompt didn't work because I was actually kind of like proud of myself. The words backwards, you guys, I'm not gonna lie, were a little bit tougher for me. So I really enjoyed it. Melissa and I kind of thought, and I don't know, we just kind of came up with something that was a little bit different. We both decided to try it. So, but oh, I'm kind of digging on this, honestly. Yeah, super cute. Okay, so the word was random, and we chose to use the prompts and use the last, choose prompts that this is the last letter as opposed to the first. So for R, I chose coaster, which is down here. A, I chose marijuana, which is this guy down here. N is brain, which I used as a mat down here. D, we went with the bird. And O, I went with condo. And for M, I used clam. I have a picture of a clam, a word of a clam, and I also used trim, and I put this pom-pom trim on it. So that is it. I am almost caught up. So if you're watching, thank you so much for being here, you guys. Thank you for your support and like your understanding and your flexibility and all the good stuff this summer. I really, really appreciate it. I really appreciate you being here. If you're new and you want to hang out, you know, if you could hit the like button and subscribe and come back, I really appreciate it. I know our community always supports each other, and that's like one of the ways we do it. So I'm super grateful that you're here. Comment below. I'm caught up on comments. I respond to every single comment, and I'd love to say hello. So let me know. Are you doing the prompts? I'd love to hear if you are. And do you try it like this way? What are you doing? What would you do for the prompt random this week? So let me know. Let me know. I hope you're having a good, I would say, summer. Although I know in some parts of the world, my friends, you are not in summer, and so you're in winter. And I hope that season is going well for you also. This is definitely a summer page for me, and I'm here for it. I wish I was like right there. Okay. And then I would be happy as a clam. All right. You guys, thanks for hanging out. I will talk to you soon. And I hope you find something today that inspires you. Take care. Bye.